Yesterday was long. Excuse. 2 vlogs. I did this one, and then I did one for my brand new Christian channel, which is just by name, Glenda Franklin. So anyway, that one's only going to be about once a week, but that deals with my faith. Where this one deals with well, I mean, it's always there, but this one I talk more about my life and in the current state that it is, and I think like activities that I love to do and that I'm learning to do. I'm learning to bead, and I want to start a new one. That's really something. I just was so impressed with what I came up the first time. I want to try again. But I want to make something a little more dainty this time. I'm thinking about just smaller beads. Maybe something in the pinks, which my granddaughter will probably steal as soon as she gets a chance. She's a pink girl. I don't know. I haven't got that far in the getting up and waking up. I'm still thinking about going back to sleep for a bit. Well, I haven't got a lot to say for myself, except that I've been attempting to sort beads in the hope of making something. I mean, with that bucket, that bin, that towel, that platter, paper plate, whatever, and all these bags, they are sorted and assorted. I mean, even in the bins there are more colors of pink than one can believe. But there you go. So I feel like I've done something today. I've got some stuff sorted, and I don't know how far I'll go. It sounds like we have an event tomorrow or Sunday. I haven't figured out which yet. And whichever one it is, I might do some vlogging from there. I may not. I might do some on the way down. I may not. I don't know what my schedule is right now. I guess I was supposed to have known this. My husband told me we're supposed to do this, and I said, well, who told you? I said, I don't remember it. I said, did Janet tell you? He said, no, you told me. And it's like, okay. And then my son just told me, or asked me about it, and he said that my brother had called him. So I've got a lot of people to find out from. I need one person to find out from and others to inform. And one of them is my own head. Because I just told my son, whatever it is, it dropped out of my brain. So, which is not an unusual circumstance. I wish it was. And especially today, I just, maybe it's this dismal weather, this just dismalness that's getting to me. But there's another thing, is the weather. I'm sure the humidity's up, and it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. So that's always a part of my can or can't I. Okay, I'll talk to you in a little bit. You can see I'm kind of befuddled. Okay. You saw what was going on with the beads and with the phone call, and trying to figure out what was going on this weekend. I have a feeling I'm not going anywhere because the humidity is supposed to stay high, and I don't do well in humidity. But anyway, I got some of the beads sorted, as you could see. Well, I don't know if you could see or not, but I got some sorted. But I've got a lot more work to do on them. I am beginning to learn what it is to take pleasure in the sorting itself. Because if you don't, you're going to go crazy. But there are so many different colors, so many different shapes. It's just, it just boggles the mind. But I do need to get more containers. So, I did get Robin Russell, you wonderful person. She sent me a memory from her childhood. And so it's a corker. Does anybody say that anymore? No, I just did. Anyway, it's fun. And I'm going to read it. Okay. Robin writes, I grew up in the country on a small farm. We would go to my grandpa's dairy farm and play rodeo with the older calves. It's a wonder somebody didn't break their neck, but there was a lot of bruises. Our grandpa said it made better cow if we broke them to ride. LOL. As you know, living on a farm, there's a lot of stories. And yes, there are, Robin, there's millions of stories. Whether we grow up on a farm or not, but boy, yeah, growing up on a farm, that's what I know. That's what you know. And we know there are. There's just a lot of things. You got a lot of space to get in trouble. Of course, I know our kids had their, I don't know, a small town. They found ways to get into mischief. None of it was really bad mischief. Well, most of the time. Think about these memories. I want you to be able to envision the things that I did. And I can so envision Robin and her siblings. I don't know. But I can just envision her trying to ride on the back of a calf. I don't know how old she was, but I'm going to picture her about maybe 8 or 9. So, I mean, you need to be at least that. Unless somebody's going to hoist you up. Depending on the age of the calf, of course, but I sure as heck wouldn't want to try and get, I wouldn't try and get on the back of one anyway. Somehow, they must have done it. I can just see it in my mind. But they must have got bucked off a lot. Because I've never seen a cow yet that likes to be rode. I'll take that back. I've seen a couple on TV. But I don't think we ever tried to. My brother might have tried to ride a calf. I don't know. Or a cow. I don't really know. I know we all rode a pig a time or two, whether we wanted to or not. Oh, sows can be weird animals. That's the female, the mother. And, well, pigs in general, but sows, they can be so ornery. And, there were times we voluntarily rode one. Not a sow, but a pig. Either a gilt or a boar, that's the younger. And, but there, one time, Dad and I were trying to sort out some sows and piglets. And one come right up, gave my dad a backwards ride. He got a bit of a fun ride, going backwards. Oink, oink, oink all the way. Oh, the stories. Yes, Robin, and do tell more. And those of you who live in town, let us have some experience with your stuff, or who grew up in town. I live in town now.
But those of you who grew up in town, I know you had experiences. So please do share. Anyway, I'm going to call it, but please click the subscribe if you want to see more of what we do. This is just one video. We have all kinds of fun.